What to do when kids say, "You're not the boss of me." Stay tuned. Hey sitters, welcome back. It's Lydia, thanks for joining me. How many times have you as a babysitter heard, "You're not the boss of me. Mom lets me do that. My other sitter let me do it. Mom said I could have it." Okay, all of you should be raising your hand because I'm sure you've heard it one time or another. Now, as babysitters, this can get really frustrating really easily, but little did you know, so are they. When kids say, "You are not the boss of me," or "My other sitter let me do it," it usually comes from a place of emotion, of anger, frustration, even sometimes sadness that mom and dad left. Now, when you counter back with something of, "Well, I am the boss," or, "Well, yes, I am," this can get them even more frustrated or even more angry. And that's the last thing you want to do with these kids. So I'm going to share with you some of the ways that I respond or act when these phrases are said to me. First one being, "You are not the boss of me." Now this doesn't get under my skin as much as it used to. I hear it all the time, and it's just the kids' way of expressing that they don't really want me there, and they're mad that I'm telling them what to do, basically. So I get down on to their level, and I calmly say, "Mom and Dad have asked me to be here while they're away to make fun, safe decisions. So Mom and Dad are expecting you to listen to me while they're not here." So the next saying or phrase I usually hear is, "Well, my other sitter let me do this." And I have an example of that one. So when I was babysitting these boys, they were sitting in a spinny chair and spinning each other really, really fast. And not safe. It was on tile. Obviously, the chair could break. Anything could go wrong in that situation. So I stopped the chair and I said, "Boys, we're done doing this. This isn't a good idea." And they came back at me saying, "Well, our other sitter let us do this." And my response was, "I understand that your other sitter may be allowing you to do this, but I'm here today and I just don't want to have an accident. I don't want Mom and Dad to be upset if the chair breaks." Something along those lines where you put it back on yourself, really, you blame yourself. You're like trying to be a safety police. I usually blame myself when it comes to those scenarios. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't think Mom and Dad would be very happy if we broke the chair. So why don't we find something else to do right now instead of this? And usually it works. Another saying is my favorite. "Well, Mom said I could do this," or "Mom said I could have this treat." Very, very quickly, I respond, "So if I texted Mom or Dad right now, would their answer match up with your answer?" And usually it's like, "No." And then that's the end of that. They don't usually use that saying anymore. Because if they were allowed to have a special treat like a cookie or something, the parents usually let me know that before they leave the house. Yes, some parents forget, but most of the time if it's a special treat or a special occasion, or if they get to watch a movie when we usually don't have TV time, the parents will let me know that. That phrase that, "Well, Mom would let me do this," or "Mom said I could do this," is usually an excuse to allow them to do something that they wouldn't normally get to do, if that makes sense. So to nip it in the butt, I just say, "So if I text Mom right now, will her answer add up to your answer or match your answer?" And usually they tell on themselves and they're like, "No, that's not what she would have said." Sometimes they still try to get away with it, and I do text Mom saying, "Hey, they said that they could have a cookie. They said that you said they could have a cookie." And usually it comes back with, "I did not, absolutely not." So, and then they don't use that one ever again. That's a one and done kind of excuse. If you are new here, let me know down in the comment section below so I could say hello. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.